my name is Dr. Sirjana and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about my FMG journey, how I cleared my exam and what were the challenges I faced and what were the strategies that I included in my schedule. And before that, I would like to tell you all that I cleared my FMG exam in FMG exam of December 2021, and yeah, so just let's start with today's steps. So yes, first of all, the most important thing that I want to discuss was about my strategy, like the time frame in which I studied for FMG. I became quite serious in January 2020, and my journey was from Jan 2020 to 21 December. That is, the FMG exam was on 12th of December 2021. So yes, that was my time frame in which I was quite serious with clearing my entrance exam, and I was studying quite hard. And so first of all, something that really worked in my case, something that I strongly believed helped me to crack exam, was 60 and 40% concept. So if I can explain it in more detail, it is like 60% for me I considered was the hard work that I did, like the studying part, like the preparation and the concept clearing and everything. But 40% was something which was beyond just the preparation. I mean, it was not just studying part, it was something that helped me to clear the entrance exam. That is what I believe. 60% is important, definitely it is important, but 60%, I think everyone is working really hard. So I don't think I am somebody who should be explaining the 60% part, because all of you are quite hard working yourself. So that 60% hard work wala task everybody is doing, right? But that 40% I wanted to share, because maybe some of the points may help you also to improve the 40% that I'm talking about, and I hope you can relate with it. And if there is something new that I can introduce you, I would be more than happy. So today I'm not going to focus on the 60% part, because yaar aap log mujhse zyada intelligent ho, mujhse zyada hard working ho, so I'm nobody to be teaching somebody the 60%. But yes, 40% that worked for me is something I really wanted to talk about today. So what is 60% and 40%? First of all, 60% was the hard work that I just told you about, like the studying part that everybody is doing. Everybody, I'm sure, like if you are preparing for FMG, obviously you are doing your best for the 60%. But the 40% is what I call the smart study for me, how I managed it. So the do's that we need to do for improving our 40%, the do's that I did for improving my 40%. So first was when I was preparing in January 2020, I was making sure that most of my stuff was handmade. Like I was writing all my notes by myself. Actually, to be honest, I didn't had a choice, because I could not buy notes from anywhere. I was out of coverage area, if we can say, so notes could not be delivered to me by any way. So the only option that I had was to make notes by myself. But I believe that is the most amazing thing that happened to me. I used to cringe about it, ki why yaar, like main kyun notes nahi kharid pa rahi, why everybody can buy notes, but oh, I have to do so much extra hard work. I used to cringe it a lot. But later on I realized that that was one of the best things that could have happened to me in my preparation, ki I was making my notes self-made. Like I was writing everything, drawing things, pausing the videos, and doing the stuff. So self-made notes, I think, really worked for me. Now I know a lot of us are not having that, because I have had roundabout like 1.5 year for my practice, so I could have managed. But I'm sure a lot of people are the ones who don't have that much time, and because maybe we are having exam in 6 months, or maybe some of us don't find it quite boring to write, and it is hectic. Obviously it is hectic, so some of us don't want to write, as simple as that. So for them it's okay, just go for the already prepared notes that we can get in Gautam Nagar, or you can just order online, whatever. So yeah, that is also okay. Because I was telling about my thing, so yeah, this was the first thing I believe helped me a lot. But otherwise it's okay, it's no big deal if you can't write it, and if you don't have time, it's okay. The second thing that I believe really helped me out was when I was writing my notes, if the teacher is telling like this question came in this year, I used to mark it with a separate highlighter or a pen, so that whenever I'm coming back to these notes, I can recognize, oh okay, this was the question that came in like previous years. So choose one color highlighter, so that, and like for example, for me, I used to choose green kind of shade, and whenever I used to open any of my notes, I used to know, okay, so this means this question came in maybe 2019, maybe 2018, 17, like that kind of. So this thing really helped for me. Second, Q banks. Now maybe it is not possible to solve all the Q banks if we are using some app. True, I agree, I didn't solve 100% of the Q banks, but I tried to solve, like in the beginning of my preparation, I really tried to solve as many Q banks as possible. Kabhi to I used to get depressed, because if for example, if there are 30 questions, my 16 used to be incorrect, and my 14 used to be correct, and I used to get sad. But this is later parts of my preparation. In the beginning though, it used to be like if 30 are there, 20 would be incorrect and 10 would be correct. Yeah, that happened with me, but it's okay. Like then slowly I realized that what matters is not that how many are wrong. What matters is you are learning that how the questions can be framed, so that is important. So I solved as many Q banks I could, so that I can get an idea that okay, if I revise this, if for example if I revise myocardial infarction in medicine, I'll solve with questions so that I know the pattern in which they can frame the questions. So Q banks if possible. Otherwise, even no need, if you don't want to do it digitally, it's okay, there are good books available. I used to have the FMG solutions book, and I used to solve it. It was a pretty amazing book by Deepak Marwa sir, I guess, and I used to solve it. So that is also a good thing we can go for sure. And okay, I'm sorry. And the fourth important is we need to make a notebook. We should have a notebook. Great if you already have, but if you don't have, I made it. If you like the idea, you can also do the same. Is I used to have one notebook in which I used to write all the very very important questions, जो जिसका मुझे idea था कि like last papers में a lot of times it has been there. So maybe इस बार भी there is a chance this can come. And then values. Oh, I was too bad with I'm still too bad with the values. So I used to write the values which are important. For example, glycosylated hemoglobin, अगर blood pressure में कितनी value है जो normal है और कितनी से ज़्यादा value will be considered as diabetic. So that kind of things I used to write it on a paper in a notebook, like we can call it 20th notebook. A lot of students call it 20th notebook. It is a blessing to have the 20th notebook. So I used to write in my 20th notebook, and I used to make tables, like the important tables. या फिर I'm watching and the teacher made the tables at the end. So I used to just pause the video and I used to note those tables separately, so that last time I don't go for the main videos or anything. I just have that table and I'm just revising it in the last days, like last 10 days of my preparation. So this is something that really helped me, was making one notebook for 19 subjects. And yes, as the Dr.SirjanaHundal mentions in many of his videos, the only way to crack an exam is revision, revision, and revision. So I just wrote it. I was really, it really stayed in my mind that revision is that important. So I tried my best to revise as many times as possible. The best thing that I did for many subjects, and you can also do if you are not doing it already. I hope many of you are already doing, I know maybe, but what I did was, when I finished the subject, I used to go for the rapid revision for that same subject. Yeah, it used to be very boring because you already finished the main videos and then you are watching it again, but it helped me. Then I used to consider like एक revision हो गया, so the next time after maybe 2-3 months when I opened it again, then I considered it my second revision. So yes, this is how it can be done. If you don't have any app, or if you are just having your own notes and preparing in a coaching center, same thing for coaching center as well, that I think revision is something which can help everybody, and many of you already know this, I'm sure. And the next thing that I really used, and I believe it really helped me, like मेरे 40% जिसको मैं consider कर रही हूँ, उसका एक major part अगर कुछ मैं मानती हूँ तो वो ये smart study approach रहा है. This really helped me to improve my score. So what I did was, like you can see the table I had made so that you can understand. Untouched subjects, for example, there were some subjects that I was not able to finish due to any reasons, like मैं नहीं खत्म कर पाई because I was writing all my notes, so it took me a long time. For example, मेरे को pathology खत्म करते हुए it took me 2 to 3 months to finish pathology itself. So at the end there were some subjects which were untouched. For example, forensic medicine I could not do at all. Some part of ophthalma I could not do. END I could do, but a little bit was left for it as well. Anesthesia I could not finish on time. Radiology I could not finish on time, and some other parts of dermatology I could not finish on time. So what I did was, I saw one video of Sakshi Arora ma'am. Many of us already know who she is. She told this thing in one of her YouTube videos, and that stayed with me. She told that if you are, first of all, you should finish all the subjects. But अगर by chance practically possible नहीं है कि आप खत्म कर पाओ, तो जो आपके subjects रह गए हैं, just go do one thing, is go to previous year questions of that subject, and वहाँ पे just note down, try to solve the questions. You don't know, it's okay. Just see what the question is, what topic it is about. Write that topic, mark the repeated topics. If like most of these subjects gets repeated a lot, so you will get an idea कि okay, this topic from this subject is so much over there, means this could come in this exam as well. So just mark it, and then go to the main lecture or go to your notes and just revise that portion. Like those, if for example there are 7 topics you could write down, just go back to your notes or your videos and just revise those 7 topics. This is what I did, and it really helped me. I did my 3 or 4 subjects just like this because I was running out of time, so I just went back to my main videos and just revised them, and I could answer a lot of questions. So this was a really, I could say, a smart approach I could learn from my teacher. So yeah, this can really help us. So if you also facing the same problem like me, that you are not able to finish any subject, just do this. Just go to the previous years and do it. It will definitely be helpful. Then yes, then this question, I'm just telling it from my point of view. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if it will work for everybody. I hope people can relate, but to be honest, अगर मैं मेरे बारे में बताऊँ तो मुझे जो personally मेरे preparation से feel हुई थी चीज़, वो ये थी कि these 3 subjects, pathology, PSM, gynae and obs, आई मीन मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से रिवाइज किए थे. यू कुड से दैट दे वर माई टिप्स काइंड ऑफ रिविजन. तो इट रियली हेल्प मी टू स्कोर हायर, बिकॉज मेरा मानना है कि बॉस अगर आप बोलो कि आप लास्ट मिनट यू जस्ट हैव 1 month or 2 months, तो वट शुड आई नॉट मिस. So I would say pathology, PSM, and gynae are the three main subjects you should never miss. So these three subjects, I made sure that I am fully prepared with them. Pathology though, I think I revised it like 4 times. So, and gynae also. So like I was able to solve a lot of questions from these three subjects, and they really helped me to crack my exam. So these three subjects. This is just a tip from me. What I felt I could connect with a lot was these three subjects were strong for me, and I could score higher because of these three subjects. Then yes, of course, uh, it's a hard journey. Sometimes we feel we can crack it. Yeah, you can pass. Oh, I'll pass this exam. Then there are some days you just feel so devastated कि नहीं होगा यार, मतलब कैसे होगा. I mean, I had been there a lot of times. Then stuck हैं, why is life not moving, people are enjoying, दोस्त लोग ऐश कर रहे हैं यार, like people are clicking pictures and posting on Instagram, what am I doing with my life, कहाँ फंस गया. Sometimes these things happen. मेरे साथ भी बहुत होता था. कभी कभी लगता था थक गई यार, कितना पढ़ूंगी. और my friends used to tease me, like non-medical friends, they used to tease me with this thing that अभी तक पढ़ी जा रही है, ख़त्म नहीं हुआ तेरा. This happens. It's okay, they are our people, it's okay. Everybody's journey is different. I just felt like don't lose hope. Everybody have been there, and one thing that is certain is this will obviously pass. So there are no maybes, there are no nevers. You will definitely crack the exam. बस अपनी spirits को high रखना. मुश्किल है पर नामुमकिन नहीं है, किया जा सकता है. तो just जैसे फील होता है कि it's too heavy, can't deal with it, just close your books, go outside, chill for some time, go drink a coffee, go out with your friend, enjoy. आधा दिन मिस हो जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं. गिल्ट में मत जाना कि ये टाइम ख़राब हो गया या टाइम मिस हो गया. इट्स ओके, बिकॉज रिचार्ज होना भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो it's okay, just don't lose hope, you will definitely clear the exam. My best wishes are with you, and your hard work most importantly is with you. And hard work कभी वेस्ट नहीं होता, लाइफ में कभी भी वेस्ट नहीं होता. So just pick yourself up. एंड एट द एंड डेली रिमाइंडर जो मैं अक्सर क्या करती थी इज़ लाइक जब लगे कि सब कुछ हार्ड है, कैसे होगा, कहाँ फंस गए टाइप ऑफ फीलिंग, तो ऑलवेज जस्ट डू वन थिंग, जस्ट फील how you will be working, how you will be feeling when you are working in your favorite branch. This thing really helped me to overcome a lot of things. मैं जब भी I used to be devastated, I used to feel that how I'll feel when I'll pass my exam and I'll be working, and then I'll crack my NEET PG and I'll be working as the doctor I want to be. So always just remember that picture in your mind, the branch you want to work in. That will definitely help you. So yeah, thank you for watching.